And we are up and going. Here we are, back in the Ginso Tree. Actually going to defeat it this time. I feel really good about it this time because the death from earlier felt a lot more like a stupid mistake than something something unavoidable. So this time around, confidence levels are up, which has also led to catastrophe before. But we don't need to keep track of that. It's nothing. That was stupid. Let's just jump through this spike. This is that pointless secret, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's more energy that I don't need right now, and we'll never be back to that again, so. How is everybody doing? I am Seth. I am a nerf herder, and I am assembling my fellow nerf herders today with another episode of Ori and the Blind Forest in One Life mode. Our death count is up to we've made 4 attempts together. Not just me. We're in this together. My deaths are our deaths. Because this is a collective effort. And that matters. The important thing to note here is oh nope. See, that's where the stupidity comes in. Okay. Now, one of the mistakes that we made before is not double jumping that. There we go. How about you don't? And we also didn't do this section at all. We skipped over wherever this is going to take me. And that's why, because nothing. I could drop down into there. Yeah, actually, we're going to do that because it's going to be way easier to get down to. How is everybody doing? It was definitely Tuesday, but doesn't feel like a Tuesday. Chris Leba, what is up? It has been a while, sir. It has been a while. And there's the death right there. All right. We're early on. We're early on. We are fine. We are completely fine. I just got to find out what I messed up on there. But we're going to go all the way back to the Ginso Tree. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Welcome to our first attempt at Ori and the Blind Forest. Our very first attempt. We're going in completely blind. I have never done this before. So if I die, it's not my fault. It's ignorance. What is up with this? There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Not a great way to open things up. But like I said, what am I talking about? I've never played this before. This is a completely new thing. And complete truth. Complete truth. Honestly, I don't know what happened there. I think I couldn't see where I was. I was caught inside those portals. And I was in the spines, so I couldn't jump out. And just all of our health was gone right after that. So we get to bull rush our way all the way through this again. That's going to be super fun. But it's okay. It's just more practice. It's just more practice. But our death count is now up to 5. Most regrettable. Die. Come here. Thank you. Need all those that we can get. We might even change up our strategy a little bit. Like there's got to be something that I can correct that will make this process a little bit easier. go. Maybe not getting hit by all that random little shit all the time. 5 odd number bad luck. I don't know how I feel about that. That feels like you're trying to jinx it. Although I'm going to make it past the Ginso Tree today. That is my one and immediate goal right now, is to get through the Ginso Tree section. Maybe number 4 was bad luck, and that's why I died a minute and a half into our attempt. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say 5 is my lucky number. 5 is definitely my lucky number. It's like, because when did we meet? Met when I was 13. What do you get when you take 5 away from 13? You get 7. Lucky number 7. Logic. Win. $12. Fuck. All right. History is what we make it. It was 13. History is what we make it. Ow. See, I can't be dealing with those little bits of health loss at this level of health. So we're going to come up here. We're going to grab this cell. No, we're going to grab it. We're going to grab it. We're not going to leave. Bear in mind, I do not know what the delay is going to be between when your chats come up and I actually see them, and then you see what my responses are. I do not have it set for a delay, but you never know. Alright, no, we don't want to go that way yet. Yes, yes, yes. Mapstone, got it. Cool. I need this piece. He knocked me over. I wanted to go kill that frog. It would have been more... But whatever. No big deal. No big deal. I just want my charge flame. That's what I need right now. Suck on this. Okay, we're gonna make really good time. We're gonna get through the Ginso Tree section, and we're gonna dominate. And then I'm gonna die again right after that. But we will have known that I can get through the Ginso Tree without dying. I have gone through the final section of the Ginso Tree without dying before. Honestly, it's the only easy one. As far as the frozen section and the lava section, whose I can't remember the exact names of them. Those I'm less confident about doing in one life. And honestly, what we'll probably end up doing is, like, after... Ow, cripes. What I'll end up doing is I'll go through the practice run that I have, where we're literally just trying to get the motions down again. And I'll probably get my speed pad up and active again, because that thing is massively helpful. I should have done that before this playthrough, actually. I should have gotten the Tartarus up and going. That would have been way more intelligent than just going at it on a keyboard. Probably would have been quieter, too. You guys can, I guarantee everybody who watches this can hear every single key click. push the rock. Who made these spike things? Like, these things only show up. There's so many weird mechanisms that have been made. Who made these things? I want my charge flame, I want double jump, and I want bash. Those are the only powers that I give a shit about. I get a hold of those again, we are in perfect shape. Okay, now I can actually see the chat fully. Crimes, click, click, click. Yep. Got it. Everything's unlocked. Cool beans. Come on, make the jump. Let's go, come on. Rolling right through this section. I got the rhythm down on this one. I've got a rhythm down on this section. Didn't even need to bounce back. Is the clicking really bad? Like, is it obnoxious, or is it like tramped down enough to where it's not really a problem? Because that's definitely something that I do concern myself with. Blah 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 blah. Come on. Dude, it's loud. Well, that sucks because there's not much I can do about it right now. I will have to adjust that. We'll swap over to the speed pad at some point. For the next stream, I'll swap over to the speed pad. But for now, you can hear the frustration of my fingers through every keystroke. that's what we're gonna have to deal with. Come here, bro. Thank you. That was practically slave labor. Destroy this for me. I'm doing this in a backwards order. I don't have charge flame yet. I can't do that. There's some lost time. Oh, whatever. Charge flame. I've got to get that timer app so we can actually keep track of how long all this stuff is taking me. Alright, so here we go. I need that energy cell to come back, but we're going to go do this first. Get our energy back. That's actually a better order than what I normally do. Works out pretty good. Okay. A little bit more damage. Sticking with our offensive build. I am indeed 15 minutes in, I think. Something. I don't know. I don't know how far in I'm actually on the game. Tragedy struck yet again. And back on over. Back and watching. Welcome back, sir. I dodged that spider shot like fucking Neo. I am the chosen one. Yeah, you can die. I don't like you at all. Like Neo. Just gone. Can't touch this. Was waiting for that to be the shot that hit me after getting a little boastful. No, come here, you fucking little... It's not outdated if you're as old as I am. That's just referencing my pop culture. Who's the new equivalent to the Matrix, I ask you? Who's the go-to there? Split flame. Alright. Now we go for our kind of a pain in the ass and a little bit of extra time, but completely worth it because it's another health cell. Health cell. Ow! What the... You started shooting at me first. Not cool. Of course I'm going to kill you for that. 30 this year. Yeah, that is true. We're breaking into the 3rd decade of the life. And honestly, I don't hate it. 30 is a nice round number. 30 is a great round number. And I'm much better off at 30 than I was at 20, so really nothing to shy away at, honestly. Things are not bad. 20 sucked. 20 sucked. The first half of my 20s kind of sucked. So Uh, now that I'm in a better spot, I imagine that 30s will be a much better time frame. A much better time in general. Lollapalooza. No, I look at aging a little bit better because, like, I'm actually kind of starting. At first, I really wasn't looking forward to getting crazy old, and now I am looking forward to it because old people just get away with whatever they want to do. So that's gonna be great, especially as a photographer. Like, if I decide that I want to go to a concert that I haven't gotten clearance for, I'm just gonna walk in. They're gonna be like, well, whatever. He's like 80 years old. Like, what are we gonna do? Kick him out? It's like, maybe he'll take good pictures. I don't care. We'll just see what happens. Hey. Alright, that's a good angle, I think. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to quiet down the key clickins. It's not working. I tried to make it work, but it's not working. It is a positive way to look at it. That, and what is it? Like, when can you run for president? Like 36? That's like the last thing that you have to look forward to until, like, retirement age. Maybe I'll run for president just as a joke. The last person who ran as a joke made it, so why couldn't I? Okay, now, so the thing that really sucks is that the ability that I would really like is way up here. That would be the most helpful for the Ginso Tree section, but I guarantee that I don't. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I do not get like 10 ability points before that time, so. Unfortunately, that's just kind of where we are. But triple jump would be massively helpful. All right, open this up for me, and then I'm gonna kill you. What a deal, right? Help me progress, and then you get to die. Death is a sweet release for these creatures. That's going to be a quote if PETA ever watches this. It's like, I'm going to let these creatures help me progress, and then I'm going to kill them. PETA will love that. Then again, it's kind of the same thing that they do with their animals. not really their place. It's like, welcome to the stream with polarizing views. We've already gone political and activist or anti-PETA. So it's so easy to be against PETA now, though, because turns out they just kind of suck. All right, here is one of the critical points where I used to die a lot in these earlier stages, and I've now found a way through. But that's where the confidence sets in, ruins everything. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And fuck me. That's how it happens. The confidence set in and ruined it. we're back to the start. I did not. I think what happened, looking at the playback real fast, it looks like I jumped way too early. Which makes sense. Hey, you died. Yeah, thanks. At least I wasn't crazy far in, I suppose. If I'd gotten all the way up to the Ginso Tree and then died in a stupid way, I'd be really upset, but we're okay. No. There you go. Come along with me. We're going to do things the cheeky way this time with these 3 frogs. Just going to douche on them. It's like, hey, you guys aren't going to touch me and you're all going to die in one big light burst. It's going to happen. It's going to be wonderful. Oh no, they followed you here. These terrible, evil creatures. These weird, messed up frogs. I don't even know what they are, really. They look... Just the way they move is kind of funky. Here, there's a 3rd one. Come here. Come here, bro. All 3 of you. Come here. Come here. Kaboom! Wiped. Got nothing. You got nothing. It's never the enemies that kill me, it's always the environment. It's always the environment. Ow! Not cool. They do look like monkey frogs. I'm gonna have to agree. Monkey frogs. That's their new name. Monkey frogs is the most accurate description that I've had so far. No, save. We need to unlock that portal. I think we end up having to come back to that sometime in the late game. Assuming that I make it to the late game this time around. Won't happen. Because I know of another area where I frequently die. Even in my practice runs, like it's near impossible for me to get through it without kicking it. And I'll still have to go into my practice. Like, I gotta get up to the Ginso Tree, at least again. And then I might jump into a practice run and kind of go through that thorn section, figure out what I'm doing wrong. So that's the key. Practice and persistence. I really wish I could alt-tab without pausing, but I don't want to play this in not full screen. Yeah, Come on, monkey frog. Dead. Die. That's what you're doing wrong. He's got jokes. That is the critical failure, though. That I can't argue with your logic. You got me there. That is really the only wrong point that we're running into, is dying in and of itself. Oh, man. Fair point. Completely fair point. I'm gonna have this part of the map memorized before too long. Eat this. Oh man, as much as I love this game and the cutscenes and how beautiful the story is and all that, I really wish I could skip this stuff because I've seen it so many times already. I've done 3 regular playthroughs of this game, not in One Life mode. I got it. How many times have I played this before recording it? Yeah, like I said, I've done 3 regular playthroughs. I did one on I've done 2 on easy and 1 on hard. The second time I played it on easy, I was trying to see how fast I could get through the game. There's an achievement to beat this in under 3 hours, which honestly would be a very fun playthrough as well. So I'll be doing that. But One Life to me is so much more challenging. I mean, to me and everybody, One Life is way more challenging. And so it's kind of the one that I'm hooked on at the moment. That and this game's just so chill. Like, it's just such a calming game to play. It's a great after work game. Just kind of relax. Even though I'm dying a lot and the pressure is really high, it's still really chill. But as far as the attempts that I've made on One Life mode, I've made at least 20 other attempts before I started recording it. We're on death. Our death count is up to 6 right now as far as recordings go. But since I started recording, I've gotten farther than I ever have. So. And we're up to a section that I know that I have done without dying before. It's just I'm running into, I don't know if it's the nerves of playing in One Life or what it is, but yeah, I'm running into stupid mistakes, and they're completely my fault. Like, it has nothing to do with the game. It's just I'm not a seasoned enough player just yet. That and my previous attempts on One Life mode, they were so spread out. Like, it was never, like, I would feel like, oh, I'm gonna chill out, and I would jump into the game, and then I would die, and then I would quit playing because I was like, okay, I've played, I've relaxed, probably had photos or videos to work on, and so it's just a neat little time killer, just a nice little time killer, nothing major. Six deaths is not horrible since I started recording, but like that's just since I started recording. Ooh, almost messed that up. Almost messed that up. Because I'm watching you. Yes! Chris, you are putting so much pressure on me, I don't know how to handle it. Now we wait for the unskippable part of this weird-ass cutscene. Come on, just let me skip through this. If you haven't played this game, I absolutely recommend it. Because then you can actually catch the cutscenes and figure out what the story actually is. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, Ginso Tree, Elemental Winds, and Element of Worth at Mount Horu. Mount Horu. This one's pretty bad, but it's actually the ice section for the Elemental Winds that is for me, is the hardest rush section to get through. Without a doubt, it's the hardest section to get through. Come here. Do my hard work for me. You little bastard. Okay. That was my fault. Just gotta trigger the respawn. Come on over, baby. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm not going to tell you what the story is because you should play it. Unless you already know what you're talking about. But the story is wonderful. The game is excellent. You guys can marvel in the beauty. Easily. But yeah, the story definitely makes the game very interesting, very emotional. So I recommend it heavily. Oh, does that actually show my death? No. Okay. What? Yeah, we can't respawn at a soul link because it's one life mode. Why are you shoving that in my face? Thank you. Appreciate it. Just tease me as if it's... Yep, we've already been through there. Don't need to... That works out way better than what I normally do. That's way better. Normally I just try and one-on-one them and it's dumb. Never works. Yada yada yada. Come on, come on, come on. The beginning made you cry. It didn't affect me that much, but it is still a very sad opening of the game. No, 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 no. Oh, you little shit. Fine. You escape for now. Get the power to where we can automatically upload the ability points and then not have to worry about it ever again. Ah, come on. Come on. I've made that jump 1,000 times. Oh my goodness. Here we go. See, it's this weird stuff that I've done it so many times I just get too confident and then I'm screwing it up. There we go. Yeah. Screw you. Yeah, double jump would be great, but you don't have it yet. We don't unlock double jump for a little while, actually. Kind of annoying how they did that. Although sensible, there are a couple powers that you unlock in the later game that are like, why didn't I have this before? But for the most part, they did a pretty good job at like parsing them out, so they aren't. They build the map very specifically to make sure that you can't progress past a certain point. So it's linear in that way, but you can still free roam across the entire... you can still free roam over most of the map without all of the powers. There's certain things that you definitely cannot yet do. But, yeah, double jump doesn't get unlocked for a little bit yet. Triple jump is what I have to wait on. There's a lot of ability points there that I can't use, but... that one you do not have to find an actual ability tree for. Triple jump you can actually build through your stuff. Ah, I should not have had that map stone. So I forgot to place a map stone. But that's okay. That's okay. For this playthrough, I'm not as worried about finding the secrets. So not really a major concern. No, triple jump is excellent. It's not quite as effective as charge is, or dash. Dash is gonna be one of the big ones. But bash is the power that we gain inside the Ginso Tree that makes my life wildly easier. And we got it the last time I was actually in the Ginso Tree and was making it, and then I immediately died to the first boss. The first boss inside the Ginso Tree that you end up running into. Tragedy struck. I got cocky. I got sloppy. Made mistakes. Died. Thank you for opening up the hole. A little bit more health, because health is always a high priority. Now we can continue on with the story. Or, not the story. I guess the main objective. Yep, you got that now. You dick! I wasn't doing anything to you except trying to kill you. Why the hostility? Doesn't make sense. More free experience points. Alright, we've almost recovered from that last little mistake. We're almost there. Now the problem is that when you die, you leave an ability cell behind where you died. Now most of the time, that doesn't stop me from moving, but I think that sometimes it very well has, and if that is the case, I am screwed because that life cell is in a spot that I can't really get around it because of where I died. And so we're either going to have to like rush to try and skip that so we can jump out of the way of that laser beam, or hopefully the game detects that I'm in a danger zone and it's not going to like freeze me up, or it's going to end up killing me. If that's the case, we'll have to start the one life mode from scratch, which I don't want to do because I like seeing what my percentage is in there. Because we are currently maxing out at 19% of completion of the game before we're dying. And I really want to break 20. Although that completion of the game also includes like the collectibles that you can find around the map, so it's not crazy accurate as far as the actual completion of the game. I think for full completion of the game, you hit 90%, but you don't, unless you're like skipping absolutely everything. But whew, almost didn't make that. Okay, those, you're not that lucky. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Labo. Appreciate it. Come on. I wasn't supposed to do that. Maybe he'll respawn. Yes, he did. Yay, cool. No harm, no foul. I'm gonna kill you again, though. Come here, bro. Man, if that isn't an easy way to farm experience, I don't know what would be. Wonder if you could just sit there and kill him without, like, breaking that barricade, and he'll just keep coming back. Alright, yep, we're just about there. Just about there. See, bash is the ability that I need to get to that ability cell that was right up there. It needs it. We don't have it. Bash is also especially useful for killing those guys. I am excited. Come on, shoot me. Come on. Nope. You aim too high, bro. There we go. Okay. Now here's where we find out if that laser beam is going to end up killing me. Because look at that. That's right where it is. And if it freezes me there when I collect that, game's over again. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's all about patience. Alright, didn't freeze me up. That's good news. It froze me up there! Fuck that! Alright, one more pass, then we'll let it go. Alright. God, I hate that. Bash basically lets me kind of freeze time on a projectile that's being fired at me, and then I get to use it as a jump. Bash is kind of hard to explain. I'll have to grab it so you can actually see it. But it's a nifty little ability. No, I've determined that that is not worth it. I've done that over and over again. And because I missed that map stone, I can use this one here. Whoop. Look at all those collectibles that I won't bother getting all of. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's okay. There we go. Woo! That was a that was a mistake. That could be a costly mistake. Die. Okay. Where are you at? Boom. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Got nothing. Those things are just too predictable anymore. Like, there's a section later where you end up having to fight like two of them at the same, or two or three of them at the same time. And there I'll definitely take some hits, but beyond that, those things are pretty predictable. Okay. This part used to scare me to death. Now, not so much. Although that's where I get comfortable. That's where the mistakes happen. It's normally where the mistakes happen. Okay. Solid. Let me in. Ow. is when we get double jump. Almost. We're almost there. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this is the right section. Now we'll have double jump. Ring. All right, life gets a little simpler. Hey, he's seeing he can't stop me. I'm gonna chase him relentlessly until he gives me my stuff back. Nope, don't like you. Dead. Don't like you either. Oh, you fell down. That was textbook. I normally screw up on that. Yeah, it's not a game for everybody. I really like 2D platformers, and so this game kind of is like right up my alley. Mixes in just the right amount of puzzle and challenge, and then having like this one life mode where it's basically saying, hey, you can't do this. And then having to try and prove it wrong makes me feel good. What else are we playing these days, Leba? What's the game? I'm looking at the Division 2 right now, but the last time I got into a looter shooter, it just took a bunch of my time up. And the Division 1, I love the Division 1, except they did a bunch of crap that I didn't think made sense later on. So far, I'm told that the Division 2 is doing a lot better, though, so. Nope, I need you. Come here. But yeah, what's the game that's being played? I do not have the energy to get that right now. Odyssey. I am unfamiliar with Odyssey. Okay. Okay, I don't absolutely need to do this part. That's stupid. Red Dead 2, yes. I played my ass off on Red Dead 2. Okay, that only gave me one energy cell. Alright, yeah, I do not have enough to open this up, and I really don't want to sit around and wait for that thing to respawn. So we're going to have to skip out on that cell. But that is okay. We can come back to it. This part's kind of a pain. There we go. That's actually the light. That's actually the energy cell that I needed. And honestly, I highly value a good amount of health and ability points right now. So we're gonna go back and get that. Oh, perfect timing. Open the door. Oh, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, of course. Yeah, I gave up on the Assassin's Creed series after Black Flag. Because I started playing Unity, but it didn't grip me. It just didn't grip me like the other games did. I forgot where to go. Go down here. You don't hit the spikes. Flick that. Done. Oh, can we make it? Nope. That's fine. Alright. Full up on energy. Another good amount of those. Oh. This isn't an unsafe zone. Shut the beam off already. Come on. Don't give me that crap. Oops. I'm faster than the rocks. Okay, can I create a soul link here? No? Okay, cool. Alright. Now we gain a health cell when we create a soul link. That will come in handy later. How dare you attack the son of Odin? Oh, boom! Like a boss. Alright, now we're on to a section where I very frequently died, so this is a high pressure moment. Woo! Okay. Yeah! Alright. Gotten into the habit of being okay with that one now. So we're doing better. God, before I started recording, that was a place where I died like every single time. Every single time I would die there. It was a nightmare. We just gotta time this out. Woo! Woo! That was close. Ah. Come on, I landed on top of it. Can't Mario that shit? Yeah, I helped you. Now give me my orb. I don't need that crystal, but whatever. We'll grab it. Thank you. Alright. Now, let's get through the Ginso Tree without wiping out. That would be ideal. I still... Yeah. Can I do this part? I don't think I can. No. God, I always come back to that, man. Like, I know that part of the map. I can't do it yet. I need triple jump or charge before I attempt that. It's not worth it to try and do it without them. It's not worth it in general, really. Yeah. I think a good part of that section can be done, but doesn't need to be. And I don't want to risk it right now. So we're going to skip on that. Okay. Good deal. What was that notification? Elder Scrolls 25th anniversary sale, 50% off. I wonder on what? What from the Elder Scrolls do I not already own that I could actually take and benefit? I've got them all. Not really Oh, nope, that's where I need to be, right here. Okay. So here we go. We're an hour in. All right, the Ginso Tree. Let's do this correctly this time, shall we? No, it will not be bad in the future for skipping it. I mean, I can't remember what's on the other side of that, but I don't think it's a story element. And if it does end up being something that I need to do in order to get done, we can always go back. Hey, not nice. EOS sucked. Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't jump in on the online. But if what you say is true, I'm kind of glad I didn't. So, worked out. Okay, so this is where we died last time. This is the part I'm not super comfortable with. So, let's jump over to the practice mode. Let's redo it because I don't want to mess it up. Oh, see, that was almost a mess up in our practice mode. Fallout 76 needs help. I agree. I agree. It is definitely facing some obstacles right now. I mean, it was a bold move of them in the first place to try and do an online version of Fallout, especially so close to Fallout 4. I think Bethesda trying to close the gap on their games is what's hurting them. I think that's what's really causing them trouble. I can't go through the practice mode of this because I've already completed the Ginso Tree section, so it's gonna be flooded. See, there it goes again. Like, what do I gotta do there? What do I gotta do there? All right. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. We'll be I'm gonna be going back through, trying to get into a practice mode and find out what I'm doing wrong there, to try and get through that section without dying. You got to be able to stand in that portal or something, like, because there's not enough jumping to avoid all those vines. So, got to figure out what we're doing wrong there. But yeah. I'll get that figured out, and I'll be back to you guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Definitely like, Definitely hit the like button on this stream if that's possible. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you don't miss out on any future content. We've got plenty of stuff coming your way, and probably another stream coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I am out.